All right, welcome to SC Custom Designs. This is a very quick video because I want to show you a little bit of a trick. Maybe not a trick for you seasoned woodworkers, but if you're new, you may appreciate this little segment. Essentially, if you watch my series on making the super cool, awesome office table, you'll know that at this point we're looking at the legs, and we're looking at tapered legs at that. Look up that episode. I just did it today. Did a lot of videos today for this project. All the steps to making my super awesome coffee table, which is over there, is going to be in the series. Just look up super awesome coffee table. Okay, so getting to the point. I was shocked at how these legs weren't perfect. I want perfect in the project. One was a little bit this way. Just one of them actually was a little bit, it wasn't 90 degrees. Okay. So essentially I had to figure out how I'm going to straighten out not only the tops, but all the bottoms to make them perfectly the same. This is now smooth as butter, by the way. Very, very nice. Love how the camera just compensated for that. Okay. So now we're over here. Again, smooth as butter. Isn't that nice? Okay, so the tip I have for you is this. You want to save your pieces from your project. These are the wedges that I had saved from cutting off of the stock. You never know when you're going to need these things. Not only these pieces, I'll show you some more. I have pieces over here. This was actually cut off of the legs early on in the project. All right, so I kept them. I used them to set the height for my panel, for example. It's amazing how the pieces come in handy, so you don't throw them away. Well, especially if it's oak. Oak is so strong and beautiful that it's just worth holding on to anyways. So those are two examples of pieces that I held on to, and you want to hold on to them. Here's some other things. I don't know if I'm going to use these. Okay, these are pieces from the panel, okay, that I had to cut down. So, in other words, let's come over here. Come over here to the panel. I had to take this off from the right and the left from the panels so that I could get it to the size that I wanted. Okay, so one way or another, these are going to fit together. Okay, so maybe not the exact match, but you get the point. So I don't know. I might need these. You hold on to these pieces. Besides, once again, it's oak, so it's strong. You're going to want to hold on to pieces like that. So there you go. That's that tip. Now, because I held on to the wedges, I was able to keep. Sorry, y'all on the big TVs. I was able to keep these guys level, okay? For the most part. You can see that I kept them level. I shoved the wedge under here. You can see that this was sitting down at first. Here. So I put the wedge under there, I lifted it to where it should be. Now I have the correct angles and cuts. So that's the tip. And it's very, very, be very careful when you're doing this type of work on a radial arm saw, by the way. Things can get away from you. I did have a situation where the blade did bind a little bit, but I'm very careful when I'm working with the tool. And as I say in my videos, have a backup plan. What if it does this? Then do that. What if it does that? Then do this. It's just the way. Even like this, see the little arrow there? That helps me to know that this is the way the blade is turning. Now, who doesn't know that, right? But believe it or not, when you're getting really busy and you're working and your mind is elsewhere, well, you shouldn't be working anyways, but you know what I mean. You just need all the tips you can get. All right, so this is the tip of the day. Again, look, if I take this away, watch what happens. Now, what if I would have cut that like that? Because I wasn't thinking about what I was should have been thinking about. Okay? So there you go. Thanks for watching SC Custom Designs. Another record short video for me. Working on a super awesome table. So what we're working on now is putting these panels into the sides of the legs, but I had to fix the legs first. So now that I've done that, I can go ahead and watch. I'll be doing that video shortly. How we're going to recess these guys into the sides of the legs. Thanks. Take care.